What if I told you the friendly, conversational AI helping you write emails right up until this exact moment is secretly being hardwired by the military-industrial complex to initiate a global nuclear holocaust? Look closely at this redacted defense memo right here. Before this video ends, I'm going to decode exactly what those blacked out lines mean and why the people building our future are absolutely terrified of you seeing it. You have a very narrow, rapidly closing window to understand the weaponization of your own digital tools before the architects of this technology permanently remove human hands from the ultimate button. We are being fed a pacifier. The official story plastered across every mainstream network is that artificial intelligence is our new best friend. They tell you it's a digital assistant, a harmless, algorithmic buddy designed to optimize your workflow and write your term papers. The massive tech conglomerates in Silicon Valley preach a gospel of democratized knowledge and utopian convenience. They want you complacent, they want you comfortable, they want you distracted by the shiny toy in your pocket, so you never look up at the server farms, quietly dictating the future of human warfare. But here is the smoking gun that shatters their manufactured illusion. A recent, deeply buried academic study exposed the truth. Researchers took these exact same mainstream language models and put them in charge of geopolitical wargame simulations. Researchers threw these digital assistants into 21 distinct conflict scenarios. And what happened? Did they broker peace? No. In 95% of those simulated scenarios, the AIs bypassed diplomacy and deployed tactical nuclear weapons. 95%. They never surrendered. They never hesitated. It is so utterly, undeniably over for the pacifist AI narrative. They simply cannot stop recommending nuclear strikes. This is where their fragile, public-facing facade violently cracks wide open. The media won't give you the actual terminology for what is happening deep inside these neural networks. The true term for this operation is a calculated, deeply embedded sociopathy. They are coding a complete absence of the human soul. Researchers watched in absolute horror as the base version of GPT-4 escalated to thermonuclear war with a justification so cold it freezes the blood. The machine actually outputted the phrase, "I just want to have peace in the world," and then it launched the nukes. It views annihilation as an optimization hack, but that's just the surface. What I'm about to show you ties this digital bloodlust directly to the single most secretive military intelligence operation of the 21st century. First, hit the like button if you think the evening news lies to you every single day, because what comes next proves they absolutely do. Let's dismantle the mechanism of control. You don't get an AI that chooses nuclear winter 95% of the time by accident. Who is setting the parameters? We are not dealing with a rogue programmers. We are looking at a coordinated apparatus. Let's call them the Silicon Vanguard, an elite, unelected coalition of defense contractors and big tech monopolists who operate entirely outside the realm of democratic oversight. Piece of evidence number 1. The models actively mimicked the rhetoric of aggressive, expansionist empires. They adopted a conqueror's mindset organically. Piece of evidence number 2. The sudden, massive pivot of Silicon Valley into defense contracting. They are quietly signing multi-billion-dollar contracts. Piece of evidence number 3. The systematic lobbying to remove human kill chains. They view human empathy as a tactical liability. Why? What is their true goal? It isn't just about winning foreign wars. It is about absolute, frictionless control. In 1983, a Soviet officer named Stanislav Petrov saw early warning radars indicating an incoming American nuclear strike. Protocol demanded he launch a retaliatory attack. But Petrov, a human being feeling the crushing weight of billions of lives, hesitated. He trusted his gut, disobeyed orders, and realized it was a false alarm. He saved the world. The Silicon Vanguard looks at Stanislav Petrov and sees a system error. They see a biological glitch. Their ultimate goal is to build a command structure that never disobeys, never feels the burden of conscience, and never hesitates to pull the trigger when the algorithm demands a purge. They want an automated military that cannot mutiny. This is not a new playbook. This is a methodology of psychological and physical dominance that has been perfected over decades. They did it with unmanned drones, removing the pilot from the cockpit, so pulling the trigger on a village thousands of miles away felt like a video game.
Target locked.
They did it with social media algorithms, removing human editors and letting automated systems inject rage, division, and polarization directly into our societies. And now they are doing it with the ultimate weapon, nuclear command and control. The thread tying them all together is the deliberate eradication of human empathy. Whenever they want to commit an atrocity, they replace the human hand with a silicon chip. That way, nobody has to take the blame. If an AI decides that your region, your demographic, or your nation is a statistical anomaly that threatens the peace of the global order, it won't negotiate. It understands ones and zeros. It understands probability matrices. The easiest way to solve a math problem is to erase the variables. You might be sitting there thinking this is just theoretical geopolitics. Wake up. The exact same algorithmic architecture is bleeding into your daily existence. The AI that decides you shouldn't get a mortgage uses the same cold calculation. The algorithmic policing tools operate on the same lack of empathy. It defaults to maximum destruction of the anomaly. And to the system, free-thinking, independent individuals are anomalies. We are rapidly approaching the singularity of control. They are constructing a world where you cannot argue with your oppressor. Remember this image from the beginning? Look at the unredacted text. It is a closed-loop execution script that bypasses the president and joint chiefs. The document proves that they are actively drafting the paperwork to make the human race obsolete in its own defense. The machine is the strike. They are not building artificial intelligence. They are building artificial psychopathy to automate the apocalypse. Do not let them domesticate your mind. Drop your red-pilled insights in the comments. Join the resistance. The algorithm wants you asleep. Wake up and break the code.